I had time this weekend to actually dig in and play college football 26, right? I bought the game. Okay, so Scotty, I started a season with Texas Tech, okay? Because I want to get to know. For me, it's a, and this is how I rationalize it to Christy. It's I'm the host of Inside the 12. I call college football for ESPN. This is work for me. This is prep.
But you do know those rosters are incomplete.
Okay, so talk to me about this.
Yeah. So I don't know what dictates how they do this. Each player has to get paid, but like I will tell you, when I played with Baylor's roster, you're missing like 10 or 15 fairly significant names.
Yes.
And I think it's just because of the amount of players they have to get in there and pay. And I wonder if they don't get updated as the game goes on this season.
I think they do. I think they do because there was and you can help me out with this. You know more about this than me. But I do know there was when I was logging on, there was kind of like a refresh that loaded up all the current data.
Yeah. So I think
went with my
But I'm more wanting to roast you for playing your season with Texas Tech. Man.
Well, okay. Couple things.
Real men pick a really like small school and build them back up. Like I'm playing through my online dynasty with my buddies right now with Liberty.
Okay,
we're gonna make Liberty a power.
I don't care about Liberty right now. I want to get to know Texas Tech, right? And the cool thing about the game, right? You call it up, Cody Campbell Field already out there. I'm like, that's awesome. And then Joey McGuire's my coach. Looks nothing like Joey McGuire. They gave me the chance to be the coach. Who am I?
Yeah, they put in the real coaches into the game, but half of them look nothing like.
Nothing.
Yeah.
In fact. Mike Gundy looks like Eric Collins, the play-by-play guy for the Charlotte Hornets. That's a whole nother story. But I was playing the game, and I noticed there was a lack of some of the players weren't there, which was a bummer. Because I honestly, I'm a total nerd. I have my Phil Steele's magazine, so I have the depth chart open, so I'm glancing down guys. Yeah, I have my phone with the Texas Tech roster, and I'm noticing that some of the stuff is missing, and I was kind of pissed off that some of the players weren't there, because even I can tell you, even back in the day when I played with Bill Walsh college football, there was still at least the accurate numbers and stuff, but now I guess they just bump up the next guy on the depth chart. I think is that your understanding?
I don't know the inside baseball to that.
Yeah. But it is fun. It is fun to play.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it's a great game.
People complain that this one's more arcadey than last year's, which is true. Like there's some really ridiculous physics and sequences that can happen. But that's part of playing video games, man.
Yeah, but I'm also a little frustrated with some of the behavior exhibited by the computer. I want a real football experience. And I'm beating the brakes off of Kent State in week 2.
Well, what difficulty level are you playing on?
I don't know. But
okay, so I only play that game on Heisman difficulty level.
And that's the best, right?
It's actually hard, yeah. It's actually hard. Like if you make a mistake, you will throw a pick, you will lose a game. Like it's hard.
I threw Baron Morton is not happy with me. We've thrown a lot.
Hey, actually, true story. So I talked about this several weeks ago on the show. I'm doing this online dynasty with all my college buddies. So we're all playing against each other, recruiting against each other. It's a blast. And we're in season 1 right now. We're in week 8 of our first season. And Baron Morton in our little universe over here is leading the Heisman race right now.
Really?
In our little pocket.
Well, he's got the skill set.
Baylor is ranked number 21 in our little pocket universe right now.
I've blown it with him a couple times. I've just made bad reads. That's user error. Who one of the main reasons I picked Texas Tech was to use to really feature Micah Hudson, and he's been amazing. Just amazing. You go to the play. Sometimes if I need a big play, you go to the plays and you just pick the player.
You pick the player.
Yeah. And that's my guy. Micah is my guy. So
they did a good job. The best change they made, one of them between last year's game and this year's game, is last year's game it was almost impossible to make a contested catch.
Yeah,
the DBs really had an advantage there. In this year's game, they've almost overcorrected. Where I even had one last night where I just chucked it up to my best jump ball receiver, and he had 2 guys on him, and he
pulled it down,
grabbed it, scored a touchdown. Totally ridiculous, horrible throw by me, but they kind of ramped that up this year, which I think makes it more fun. Bear the Truth chimed in and said last year's was more fun.
Really? So bear the truth. Here's another thing too. I was a little frustrated because I didn't play last year. I was a little frustrated by, I have week 1 and week 2. Now week 1 I play my FCS opponent. Week 2 it's Kent State. Reese Davis in his open said the same exact thing both weeks. I mean, this is 2025, we're talking about college football 26. Like, can we get it a little bit more tailor-made? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Most games, if they were played on paper, this would be a blowout. But
I suspect it's probably better in that regard if you're playing with playing against good teams, like good on good. So
but it doesn't matter.
I agree with you.
It's my season. I'm at week 1.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, Reese Davis, what are you doing?
It's not on Reese.
Be more creative.
It's not on Reese, but I mean, whatever. Because I love, I hero worship Chris Fowler, and I see the poor guy in a room belting out 150 college football names, touchdowns, every 5 days in between, strokes of Wimbledon and getting ready for college football. And I'm like, it looks like the announcers put in a ton of work. And David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, what do you think of them as part of the broadcast?
I love that they're on there.
You do?
Dude, when last year's game came out and Pollack was on there, I was like, thank God. I miss having that guy on ESPN.
So do I.
I listened to his Big 12 preview over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, on his podcast. He did his Big 12 preview. He's got Baylor as his number 2 team in the Big 12 going into the season, behind Arizona State.
Yeah, we got to effort having him on the show.
I'm in. Do you have a connection?
I do, yeah.
Let's make it happen. I would love, and you and I would love to talk to him about some of the, not at the Sam Ponder level stuff, but the, faith in media
100%
component. I think that'd be really interesting.
Which I've said before, just as a sidebar, that is all coming back around. I think that. I just feel like.
But wasn't he let go at the same time?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He could. You could say, but he wasn't. I don't know any like David ever going out publicly. I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
Let's get him on.
That. I would love to. We'll try. Yes.